Welcome to the Sacred Sage. Well, I thought I must do something different this time, and I'll tell you the reason why. Since yesterday night, and I know it is the whole realization and the turmoil that I've been going through since yesterday night is because of the Venus shift. Venus is now in Libra, and I think the effect of it is going to stay in our life for about 18 months. The whole transit period of Venus in Libra, and during the course of her journey, it's going to be something significant in our twin soul journeys. Now, for each one who has believed that you have a twin soul, and whether you are already connected or you're waiting for one, you know that the last few months and years have been quite tormenting. Tormenting because in the 3D world, we don't really understand why is it getting so difficult. Every time you thought something's getting resolved, something else went for a toss. And I think the whole back and forth and the weight and the craving, it's all been taking a toll. And now that Venus has shifted and Jupiter has already made its shift, life is only going to get better. The path will be clear. And I know it's difficult to believe because we've all gone through so much that to even imagine that it's going to be an easy ride from here on is slightly difficult. Now, when I say easy, I'm not saying that it's going to be something that will transform overnight. All that I'm trying to tell you is that, yes, you were supposed to learn a few lessons. Your twin soul was supposed to learn a few lessons, whether it was about the third party or it was about being in karmic relationships or situation, which could help both of you evolve into the twin soul energy of giving and loving selflessly. I think that had to happen for you to increase your vibration. It's not always about life and the universe being cruel and you getting your lessons right or wrong and then being punished. A lot of people think like that. No, it's not like that. The universe doesn't come to punish you. The universe always says that if you learned your lessons right, and if you could reclaim the power and the wisdom of your divine soul energy, then everything that you want can manifest. And don't forget that your twin soul is just a mirror reflection of who you are. So if they've been difficult and that's what you think, then there is a part of you that is actually unhealed or has not evolved to the state of being in perfect divine union. And that is the reason why you have to go through these experiences so that you can change your vibration. Now, with all the wisdom of the lessons that you've learned in the past months and years, you're now moving into a period where Venus in Libra and Jupiter in Sagittarius together collectively, in conjunction with Saturn, who's the karmic master, will now finally show you the way. Now, it could mean different things for different people. For example, maybe you thought somebody is your twin soul, and it is quite possible that the revelations come across in a way where you realize that maybe he or she wasn't the twin soul. Maybe you meet someone new, only if you're ready for it. I'm not saying that you should leave the relationship that you're in. I'm just saying this is a general reading. So stay there, watch, observe, learn, evolve, apply. All of the wisdom that you have, use it to your advantage as you walk forward in the twin soul journey. So yeah, it is also possible that you were with somebody or you're still with someone and the relationship has been this bumpy ride. Maybe you have been struggling to make it perfect. Maybe you were the only one making all the effort to somehow ensure that something about it comes back on track, where you've been waiting for them to realize that, oh my God, he or she is my soulmate. What have I been doing? Maybe you've just been craving for them to come to you and be in this divine union, and it's not been happening. It is possible that you're quite exhausted and tired. It is also possible that you're feeling extremely hopeless about it and you don't know what to do with it. All I'm trying to tell you is that life is about to change and you got to prepare yourself for the change. And that is why we are doing these special readings at the Sacred Sage for each one of you to understand your own twin soul journey. It'll help you understand yourself better, and it will also help you understand your twin soul. It's possible that they are not so evolved as you are. The reason why they're not watching this reading and you're watching this reading is because you are more evolved. You understand the whole energy dynamics. And you've been learning your lessons. You've been patient. You've been kind and giving and nurturing. And you have accepted the fact that they also have to go through what they have to go through to be able to be in perfect union with you. And since you are the loving one, it's only fair for you to give it due share of time and wait for them to get to the level where they can be up to the mark. Not up to the mark in the 3D way, up to the mark spiritually, where their vibration matches with your vibration of spiritual evolution, and they can be ready for the perfect union. I know you have been waiting for this for a long, long time, but I must promise you that the energies are shifting. Whatever is love and whatever is twin soul for you, whoever is the twin soul for you, I do know that it will come to you. It's just a matter of time. And all the lessons that you learned to be so loving and kind, to be so selfless, to believe in the universe and its magic, all of that love and magic is going to come to you. So keep the faith and let's get started with your reading. Dear Leo, your twin flame soul journey reflects the energy of the man of the earth and the woman of the sky. It says, I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem to be different, but sometimes so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light within my own body. I can witness the darkness of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I can find the divine in our connection, letting go of what I thought I was. I can be broken apart to become as one within you. Even if only for a second, I know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to the divine understanding and experience. You're being opened up to a sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or the one that is on its way to you now. Whether it is the human relationship or a divine one, the heavenly beloved is about to come into your life. You know you're worthy of it, and keep a gentle light of hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it is dark, when it is challenging you, there is sacred unfolding that is happening in your space. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in the darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken. Open up in that cracking of what you thought you were. You shall, therefore, begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. How rare to be born with the name of love. What challenges await that I must face. or voice to listen to from above, telling me what I must embrace. Each day I walk the path of the unknown, with no regrets for whatever I have been and wherever I have been. Each day I learn. How strong I am, I ask myself. The measure test unfolds each day. A blessing of enormous wealth inside the gift will always lay. And I think it's time that you learn the message of giving in and accepting that no matter how dark it is, there always is someone up there who's taking care of you. And that's exactly what they're trying to tell you. That there is still hope. Love is coming to you. And it's beautiful because you're being treated to the dance of planets. There are forces larger than you, larger than your own destiny, which is the energy of the universe. Although they are not inharmonious to you, you may feel as though you're being blocked from it and everything is not so hunky-dory. Either way, the planets are dancing as they will, and there is an effect upon your destiny. It was meant to be at this time. From rising, there will be gentle rest to recover from the rising again. And from restraint, there will be a propulsion into greater stratosphere. All the things in time, according to wisdom of greater cycles, will come to you. It is okay to trust the cosmic cycles and the divine timing. After all, what is the point to rush to the bus stop when the bus doesn't depart until tomorrow? And what's the point of holding back if you're already ready and set to go? Trust in the timing and the rhythm. Trust in the timing and the rhythm of your own life, especially if it seems to be out of control for you right now. Because this is the dance of the planets, and it's happening through you and to you. This oracle brings you the message that you need to pray to the planetary forces to funnel the blessings of grace and unconditional love, mercy, and joy to you now. That their movements through your life may happen in such a way that you can make the most out of it. These are the times when the big shift is possible, supported by cosmic movements. So pray for grace and then enjoy the ride. In those days, time was ours. We walked in rain and held each other's hands. Your lips warm against my skin. Your soul melting into mine. As the night became morning amongst the cobblestone walk, as of now forgotten places, recalled were ours. You have offered yourself and asked to be of service for the greater good, created something that you could contribute to, that leads to the good for the healing of the entire world. And now your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. The oracle brings you the message that you're completely received and accepted by the divine just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can be best. Your next step is to just be there and allow it to begin. Love is coming to you. So is oneness. So get ready.